Wow, you can't just believe what the president have delivered in this meeting. He has really poured out his mind for the current situation going on around the nation. This is so amazing. You can't just wait to listen to this. Just take your time and listen to this. By the time you listen, you will hear it and see that yes, things is really happening. Then I will come back and tell you the rest of the story. Just keep watching. I will be back shortly. Alright?
I am from Nigeria. It's better to give you the true picture of what's going on. In Africa, we have terrorism challenges, insecurity challenges that are preventing farmers to even go to their farm. We have problem in Sudan, displacing people. We have problem of climate change, flooding, destroying crops. And we have problem of protectionism. We have problems. It is very important to make it clear and louder here. We have problem of out of school children. We have problem of funding free education or giving our children 1 meal a day in a classroom to even make them pay attention to schooling. Africa has that problem. And the problem is compounded by some other conflicts around the world in Ukraine and others, the war on Gaza Strip. That's poverty-driven problems. What do I do to help the small-scale industry? The cost of funding is expensive. What do I do to get power to industrialize my country? The cost of funding is extremely expensive. The developed world need to extend these promises that you have out here today. I must salute every one of you. But support the continent. The neglect of Africa is a danger to the rest of humanity. And we have to lift one another up. We have to build an inclusive economy that takes into account the population growth. In Nigeria, I have over 250 million souls. The fight against hunger and poverty is not a matter of choice, but a matter of priority for me. But where do I get those helps? I have a very vibrant youth population, 70% below the age of 30. In schools, set up funding for their education. It's a challenge. And even if I have the fund, how do I turn it around? Reform, yes, I must. And I've embarked upon that aggressively. But as I go through that reform, I must equally see that the other hand, the hunger and poverty is resistant to all of us here. in education, investment, in health, in investment, in food security. Cheaper financing, de-risking various African countries, putting us on a better and more progressive arrangement to prioritize food security and the agricultural reforms are necessary. We need to take action now and quickly. I'm glad Brazil has brought the question of hunger and poverty to the forefront. Why wish you a very successful deliberation. We've signed off for the contract, and I support all the efforts to eradicate hunger and poverty. I must state again that Africa is crying for support. Thank you very much for listening.
Wow, with this beautiful presentation from our president, I believe the nation is going to move forward. I can't just wait to see the next move and the action in this country. I believe you enjoyed it. Let me see your comment on the comment section. What you think about it? If what you said is in line with the current situation of the nation or not. I'll be back for your comment. I'll be back.